Well, hi guys and dolls. How's everybody doing today? I'm doing good. Just came in from outside, was sitting out, I guess, getting some sun, and it got too hot, and so I came in. I have a haul today. I went to Dollar Tree, not for any particular thing, just to look around, and I stopped by Cato's. I don't know if you all have a Cato's, but I used to shop at Cato's, especially when I was working, because you could stretch your wardrobe and buy wardrobe. I got new lips today. So anyway, they have reasonable things. So I stopped by there, and they had so many cute things, and things were on sale, and the prices weren't bad. Certainly not as bad as Dia and Co. Every dress that Dia sends me now is over $100. And you have to have it pressed or cleaned because it's so wrinkled from being shipped. I was really surprised. Cato had a lot of things, especially if you like trendy stuff and it's cheap, cheap, not dirt cheap, but it's cheaper than some of the other places. And I think they got new buyers or stuff since I bought from there, which has been probably about 7 or 8 years, but I was real happy with what I saw and what I got. And I want to go back when I get more money. And I also got a package today from QVC, so I'm going to start out with that. But first, I want to say, if this is your first time here, welcome. And this is your second or third time, thank you so much for coming back. Obviously, I said something stupid that you liked or something. Anyway, thank you everybody for coming. We're still growing, and it's slow, and I know things don't happen overnight, and I know that maybe I'm just not that interesting to some people, so, it's just going to take time. And yes, my shirt says, there's so much of me here. Nope, not today. And I thought everybody had heard that or seen these shirts, and I got stopped by people saying, oh, I really like that. Where'd you get it? And so forth. Temu, probably for $2, $3. I don't know. I don't remember. But let's see what we got from QVC. I've been ordering from QVC for years, and they never made a mistake. This past 6 months, we've had all kinds of mistakes. And we still got one that hasn't been rectified. They're trying, but no luck. So I have no idea. I had 2 items that were supposed to be sent, and I don't know if it's it or something else. Well, it's a jacket that I had ordered back in May. And they sent it someplace else. I've been paying for it, but, you just put your credit card up and they take so much out per month. Or some things that you want right away, you just pay it up front. But anyway, it's a cute little black jacket. And it's Susan Graver. For the fall and winter. Love the material. It's like a take on the Chanel jacket. It's got little fringes down at the bottom. Do you see that? It's really cute. Real cute. And it's a Susan Graver. I think it's about $69. It's really heavy. Of course, it just fell. And then, so I stopped at Dollar Tree, and my family room back there needs to be livened up. So I got some flowers. When I get it, I got these, and I got the little yellow ones. And when I get it together, I will I'll show you what I did with them. I got those at the Dollar Tree. And they were $1.25 a bunch. So we'll just put those right here. And I picked up a little bit of food. Now, I remember using this when the kids were small. And that's been 100 years ago. But anyway, I was going to try it and see what it tastes like. I know it doesn't have any trans fats in it, so it's not going to be as good as it used to be. Now, don't judge me, okay? Don't judge me. Every now and then when I need a snack, I like these. I eat them with a piece of cheese and a pickle and crackers. And that's a whole little snacking meal for me. Don't judge me now, okay? And then I got these just for my sweet tooth. And I said I was going to give up sugar. They said it's amazing what happens to your body if you give up sugar. All good things. And I want to give up sugar. And I picked up some toothpicks. On the 4th, I thought I had toothpicks, but I have a daughter that walks around with toothpicks in her mouth all the time. And I didn't have any toothpicks. We had barbecue ribs and people needed toothpicks and I didn't have any, so I picked up some toothpicks. And they had planners out for 25, 26. So I don't want to be caught without one. So I bought a couple and then I like to give them away too. You know, if somebody's talking about something, they'll say, well, I wish I had something. Some people still write, you know, and jot things down. And I'll tell them, well, I got some in there in the drawer. I'll give you one or two. Now, here's something else that I like. Please don't turn your nose up, okay? They're really good for you, omega-3 or whatever. And I like these with a piece of onion, a slice of onion, a pickle, and crackers, and probably a soda. And I'm not a soda person, but anyway, yeah. I love sardines, and these are the mustard kind. So, and I got this for my nails. I've never used one at home, but I'm going to see. I'm slowly taking everything off my nails and I'm going to cut them down and I'm going to go natural, well, with, you know, a top coat and stuff, because since I moved here 8 years ago, I haven't found a nail tech that I just really, really like. Now, I have a nail tech at home that I even called the other day because I had been going to her for like 20 years. And I call her every few months to see how she's doing and everything because she retired. But these up here, I mean, it's just come on in and give me your money and get out or whatever. I haven't made a connection where I said, oh, I just love my nail tech and she just does what I want her to do or whatever. It's not like that. And the prices seem to be going up and up and up and up, you know. And I just said, you know what? Maybe it's time I stop. So I am slowly trying to do it myself, removing everything. And I'm just going to cut them down and put some clear polish on them, and that's it. And my daughter was with me, so she throws things. You remember when they were kids, little kids, and they threw things in the basket? The things they threw in didn't cost that much, but now they throw big things in. I'll show you later. Anyway, she picked up some stuff for our dogs. They eat better than we do. And I have some issues on the carpet That's not it. And I wanted to see if this would help, you know, so a little few stains or whatever. So I'm going to try this and see if this works. So we'll test it out. That's from the Dollar Tree. And I used to have an orange cleaning, all-purpose cleaner and stuff that I loved the way it smelled when you used it. Couldn't remember the name of it, but I saw this and I thought maybe this is it. Anyway, I bought this because I like the way that orange smell, fragrance. And my daughter, she bought this because I was telling her that the Asian noodles are better than ours. They have more flavor. So she's gonna try this, and they're spicy. I think it said spicy somewhere. She likes everything that's spicy. But anyway, nope, it just says teriyaki flavor. But she bought this at the Dollar Tree. And she bought this one. This is chicken flavored. And what else did she buy over here? Then I have to tell you about me fighting with the HOA and the neighbors too. When I bought this word finder, so I'm always trying to keep my mind active. Maybe my body not so much, but you know, I can run in my mind, I can jog, I can lift weights, I can do all kinds of things in my mind. And she drinks this all the time, so she bought this at Dollar Tree. And I bought this little jot tablet because I'm always jotting stuff down, and I keep this in my purse when I have a purse that's any size. And I'm always jotting ideas down and things I'm going to talk to you about. And let's see what else I got here. Oh, these are my daughter's sweet tarts. Well, we didn't spend that much there. So I think that's all I got. And she got a, oh. Move! You're gonna knock my camera down. Move! Move! Go! Jersey. Sorry, y'all. You know what? I can't get it right. So I'm going to move. I think I have a whole nother 2 bags to show you. But now it's all wonky here. So thank you guys. And I wanted to talk to you about the HOA. Let's see if I can get this right. Move, go. Go. Okay. Let's see if we can do this, okay? Well, let me tell you about the HOA. And let me tell you about my neighbor. I think I told you one time about my neighbor when I first moved here. Oh, and before I forget, don't forget, if you're in the South where it's 90 and almost 100 or whatever, water your foundation to your house. It's very important. Now, I'm not crazy. Just water your foundation, look it up. It's important. Do it. Otherwise, you'll end up with more cracks than what you want in your structure. Okay? The lady across the street, when we first moved in, we didn't bring any of our Christmas stuff, so we moved in, about 3 months before Christmas. Well, they had a thing here on this block that the first week of Christmas, everybody's got their decorations up, houses lit up. We didn't know that. Nobody came over and told us, which I don't know if we would have participated anyway. So she had her decorations up and we didn't have anything. This is just the first week of December. So she had those lights, that twinkle that they project onto your house. So she turned her lights around where her lights projected onto our house. I was very upset. I wanted to go over and ask her why would she do that without our permission and so forth. Maybe it was against my religion. Maybe, I could have been whatever. And the kid said, no, Mom, she's trying to be nice. And I said, that's not being nice to me. That's just being kind of assuming or something, So anyway, we ended up going back home early and cleaning some more stuff out of the house and got the Christmas decoration. We brought it. So she kind of put a bad taste in my mouth after that. And then I'd be outside and she wouldn't speak. Well, my daughter said, well, did you speak? And I said, no. She's here before me, so maybe, anyway. Well, her husband was or still is on the HOA. I don't know. My yard, I pay a gardener $270 a month to do my yard. On the driveway that lines the driveway, I usually have some really pretty foliage. I don't know what it is, but it looks real pretty. It alternates between a light green and a dark purple, and it looks very, very nice. We've got the biggest lot in the subdivision because we're on the corner, and this house used to be the model home. So we have more land than anybody else. About 3-4 years ago, we had a tree on the corner that was blown down by a storm, and I never replaced it. And I asked my daughter about replacing it, and she didn't say anything. And so I had the tree guy, when he came out to cut it up and everything, and I said, well, what about replacing it? And he said, to replace that tree at the size it is will cost you $3,000. And I said, okay, well, let's don't talk about tree. So I ended up putting some Texas grass, or, the tall grass that billows and has the white things that looks like that stuff you put in your house. I can't think of the name of it. And it looks really pretty. I ended up putting that in that spot. And when my landscaper hired a new crew, they cut it down. So they said it would come back, and it didn't. So I planted another one, which was, I think, $100. And they did the same thing. They cut it down and said it would come back, and it didn't. So I didn't put anything out there. Well, we got a letter from the HOA that says, it's been brought to our attention that you need to put something in that spot because it looks bad and it makes the whole subdivision look bad. And you need to, also I had put some fertilizer. I had a guy spray for weeds, and the weeds had died in the spring, and now the grass is just now really coming back good. But we had some brown patches, because the weeds had just about taken over. And they said, and before I did these things these past couple of months, the yard was meticulous all the time. Even when it was decorated for Christmas, it was beautiful. We never got an honorable mention, never got anything. But all of a sudden, all these things are wrong with the yard. So in May, I did tell the landscaper that I wanted to put something on the driveway, but I didn't tell him I wanted anything at the corner. And I was talking to my daughter, and she said, well, what was at the corner? Oh, they told me that everybody has a tree, like at their corner. So I need to plant a tree. And she said, well, that's not true. She said, the reason you got that empty space in that corner is that there was a big sign for the home builder that was building out here, because this was the model home. She said, and when they removed the sign, I did buy a tree and put a tree out there, and that's the one that blew down, and you said they told you to replace it at its size would cost $3,000, and she didn't, you know, so. I think it's the lady across the street that turned the lights on. Oh, and another thing. One year I decided I wanted black mulch, and she said she didn't know there was a such thing as black mulch to the landscaper. So ever since then, she's been using black mulch. And she uses my landscaper. She was here before I moved here. And I don't know who did her yard then, but when he did my yard and it was so pretty all the time, she wanted him to do her yard. So now I'm having a war with her that she probably doesn't know. But I've ordered a lot of things for the yard. And I'll let y'all see when everything grows up and looks good, how pretty it is, and then I'll show you her yard. So y'all can be the judge. That's all. But I'm having a yard war with the HOA. And so I want to write them a letter and tell them, you're not telling the truth, that everybody had a tree that was put in by the builder or whatever. That's not true. That there was a builder sign there. I forgot who the builder is, but it's a big sign that said somebody homes, and a big concrete thing. And when my daughter closed on the house, they came and took the sign. So anyway, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. But I'm the Hatfields and the McCoys right now. I'm having some mulch put down. But the trim on the house is brown, so I'm having brown mulch put down, see, because I know how to do this stuff. Anyway, guys, I thought I had something else to tell you. Don't know what it is. I think I'm going to go because the dog is pacing, and I'm sure she's going to knock my camera over again. So I'll do my other haul that I did at Cato's. I'll show you that later. Y'all be good. If this is your first time, please subscribe. I sub back, you know, and we can all be just one big happy family. And I hope everybody had a good 4th of July and enjoyed yourself. We just stayed home, and we stayed in the backyard, and it's so dang hot. And we don't have a covered patio. We just have umbrellas, and these umbrellas, they weren't working. Oh, we had a tent. We put up a tent. But we just stayed around the house, which thank God we didn't go to Galveston again, because Beryl just, those people down there, I think they don't have any electric, and it's hot, and down there the humidity is really high because of the water. So I'm really glad we didn't go down there. And I guess that's about all that I've got to talk to you about. And I'm not going back outside. My daughters are sitting out there, but I was trying to be out there being one of the girls with them, but I throw my towel in. I'm done. I'm really done. Let me see. I don't have any news about the Royals. I don't have any funny news for you. The only funny news I got for you guys is me fighting with the neighbor in the HOA. So, if I need some backup, I'll let y'all know. Oh, I didn't do Look at that brisk. That lemonade, my daughter loves it with vodka. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go. And I did find my remote, but it needs to be charged. So here goes my hand again.